might be a little frisky. So anyways, like I said, I'm Delaney Andrews. Some of you may know me as Francis, if you've seen my video. I need to apologize, first of all, for my voice. I'm kind of sick and running a fever, so Joe, you might want to swab this when I'm done. So in one pocket, I'm rocking my notes, because this is only the third time I've ever done this. So I have my notes for what I will be saying. On the right-hand pocket, I have Kleenex in case I have some sort of issue. I really hope I don't get them mixed up, or else I'll have a lot of problems. I need to say thank you to a couple people. First of all, this is Garrett. He's my manager slash best friend in the entire world. He made my video for me, made it all swanky. Then for my sisters in Alpha Phi who spammed my video, I got more likes for my video than I actually have Facebook friends. Also for the Brothers of Theta Chi, who apparently I owe you something was the deal. That was Garrett's business. We're gonna have to chat. That didn't happen. Also my boyfriend and my mother, both of whose responses to my video were, "Oh, you're funny." Like it was a surprise. And then to my dad, who called me right away and made a correction. So if I were to speak again, he wanted me to say that in the video I call my 5-year-old sister Gracie an accident. My dad would like me to tell you all that it was different. She was actually a surprise. But my sister, funny story, she's crazy. People are terrified of her. Scott will not talk to her. The first time he came over, my entire family's excited to meet him, and she goes, "What are you doing here?" And then she didn't wait for an answer and she left. We have a wolfhound puppy in my house right now. My parents are really bad at life decisions. To get his attention, she punches him in the face. My sister is so crazy that she could intimidate Kanye West. So imagine we're at like the American Music Awards and Kanye West is up here and he's like, "Yo, Taylor, I'm gonna let you finish." My sister would walk up, snatch the microphone, and be like, "No, Kanye, I'm gonna let you finish. Kids Bop 47 had the best music video of the entire year." So yeah, she's a little out of her mind for being 5 years old. But luckily, I don't have to deal with her here because I live here. I have a roommate. Who has a roommate? Anyone? Okay, so everyone knows that it is, mine's right there. I didn't tell her I was making jokes about her. Sorry. So everybody knows we're at that time of year where you've been living with your roommate for far too long, right? And Barbara and I get along so well that we're so cool with each other that we won't say anything. And it'll be the littlest thing, right? You'll get back to your room and you'll look in your shower caddy and there's one less Q-tip than you had that morning, and you know it was them. And you're just like, this is funny because this is totally what I did to Barbara, not what she did to me. And you get so ticked off, you're like all of a sudden a werewolf, you're like, "Gah!" over this lack of Q-tip in your caddy. But Barbara's and mine real issue happens to be the windows. I'm like Cinderella. I like my windows open and the breeze and animals singing at me. Barbara likes them closed, shut, hot, but neither of us will say anything, so whenever we're gone, we'll come back and they'll be different. And you can't be subtle with these windows at school, right? Because they're like stuck, so it's really awkward. So finally, this was like 2 days ago, I come back to my room and all the windows are closed and I just scream to myself, "What, does she have some sort of problem with the sun?" And then I realize she's a ginger. So, yes, she does. Love you. So to solve this problem, we've been spending some time apart. Actually, we've been partying at different places on the weekends, so as to not see each other. And I've noticed, us at Adrian College, we get weird about how we party, right? And about how we dress, you know, and what's cool at a party. I actually know one of my friends is here. Where's Johnny? I knew this kid would be here in a hat. Can I borrow your baseball hat, please? Ladies, this is Johnny Weissar. Give him your number. You'll be lucky to hear from him. He's available. Let me see this. You can stay right here. I'll give it right back. Okay, so Tuesday afternoon, 3 o'clock, getting out of class. This is, "Hi, I like sports." Okay, but somehow by Thursday at 9 o'clock at the calf, this is, "Yo." And all of a sudden, he's a tool, like in one movement. This isn't you specifically, I promise. This is other guys at the calf. You turn yourself into an entire tool nobody wants to talk to. Just with one hat. You can have this back. The other thing I've noticed is sunglasses in November. Who's got my sunglasses? Oh, you do? Yeah, will you bring them? This is Scotty. This is my boyfriend. Don't give him your number. I'll cut you. Not a joke. So, Scott loves sunglasses even though it's November and it gets dark at 7 o'clock. These are not his. These are actually mine. I DJ'd an entire party with these on Saturday. And somebody informed me that these are called hate blockers. And I didn't really get that till I thought about it, then I realized the hate's too big. It can't fit through the slits. Yeah. So anyways, and then the other thing the guys do is, you know how V-necks are really cool right now? they'll wear the sunglasses on a regular shirt to make it look like a V-neck. And then I want to know why. Why do guys want to do the V-necks? And I realized guys want cleavage too. Like they see how much fun we have with it and how much we get away with it, so they're like, oh, I want to do that, you know, so then they just, V-neck, there you go, man cleavage. Some guys think it's like the hair, that girls are into that. That's a lie. Nobody wants to play 7 Minutes in Heaven with Chewbacca. Like, I know there's like 3 Star Wars fans out there right now who are like, oh, I beg to differ. To each their own, I suppose. So anyways, at this party, I had an issue of getting hit on, and the boys here, you really gotta work on the pickup lines. Like, I'm not kidding. This is gonna sound conceited, but this is the #1 pickup line I get ever. You remember Drunk Guy from my video? Remember him? Okay, he's back. He goes, hey, you look just like Taylor Swift. No, like that's not okay. I'm not kidding. No less than 3 gentlemen in this room have used this on me. I'm not gonna look at them because that's embarrassing, but they have. And it's not okay to just simply, because someone has the same attribute as a celebrity, to compare that to them and think they're gonna wanna get with you. For example, my boyfriend, like I said, just got a haircut last weekend. Looks great, looks prime. Okay, so he got like the side part, it's short, he's got like the little bangs coming down. At a party, am I gonna walk up to him and be like, boy, you look like Emma Watson? Like, no, he's not going home with me after that. Stop using those pickup lines. So, also, I don't know if Joe, if you noticed this, like, we have a legit setup. We're for real now because they got us a stool. This is like the epitome of comedy, right? When they get you a stool. No comedian ever sits on said stool. It just holds beverages. Can didn't get the memo, the beverages are on the ground, I don't know. But then I have a question, I don't know if Roy is here right now, if he came in. Hi. Anyway, so do comedians ever use this, and why a stool as compared to like an end table? Wouldn't that serve as just a sufficient holder of beverage? Maybe even more appropriate? Like, this is the only setting I would ever see a stool with a drink on it. Or why don't they put cooler things on the stool, like a funnel or a Furby? Who remembers Furbies? Yeah. Right? Creepy, 90s kids. I got my first Furby when I was 10. A friend of mine gave it to me. We were not friends after that. Like, if we would have had Facebook, she would have been gone. But I was 10, and when girls are 10, we have this belief that all of her toys have feelings, so you can't get rid of Furby because that's cruel. So I'm stuck with this thing on my shelf by my bed, you know, and all the other toys, like the Barbies, are hiding in their dream sauna because they're freaked out by the Furby, you know, and he's like making noises in his sleep, like mumbling like a drunk, you know, and the teddy bears are like, are you kidding me? This guy right now, get him out of here. And then the one teddy bear at the end, the shady ones, he's like, girl, you look like Taylor Swift. I was like, no. So, this is another thing, so I'm supposed to introduce Joe, right, after this whole, if you guys don't know me, I'm the one who, Joe was winning the contest, then I entered the contest, and I was winning the contest, and then Joe won the contest, and then I won the contest, and I won the contest, and now Joe won the contest. So to clear up the confusion, Joe and I love each other. We're both left-handed, so I figured why not, yeah, applause. So why not clear this up with a little Joe joke to introduce Joe. That's Joe joke spelled Joeke. But then I realized I don't really know Joe. We kind of became frenemies because of this, otherwise we wouldn't even know each other. But the one thing I did notice, Joe would text me every once in a while. We talk, you know, about this competition, try and like feel each other out or whatever, see what's going on. Joe likes to text with ellipses. Does anybody know what ellipses are? Those are the 3 periods, like dot, dot, dot. Can any of Joe's friends like agree to this? Right? Thank you. So I'd get this text message, you'd be like, hey, dot, dot, dot. What are you thinking about talking about? Dot, dot, dot. You know, and I'm thinking like, oh my God, what is this kid gonna say next? Is he gonna drop a bomb on me? Like, you'd be like, hey, dot, dot, dot. Is the next test gonna say, your test came back positive? Like, so like last night he was like, you know, what are you doing, dot, dot, dot. I'm like, oh, I don't know, jokes. And he's like, okay, well, good luck, see you tomorrow, dot, dot, dot. So I'm thinking, is Joe gonna come up on this stage and pull an Oprah and be like, free cars? You know, like, is that what he's gonna pull? But so anyways, I have talked long enough. If you thought I was funny, you're about to laugh 10 times harder, I promise. So I would very much like to introduce to you, dot, 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 Joe Van Giesen! Let me do this. Okay, so if you RSVP'd on the Facebook event, I think it's funny that like 500 people liked mine and Joe's videos total. and there's maybe like 50 attendees at the Facebook event. So we're gonna see who won a gift card. Muffy Lavens. You're gonna get $25 to I have no idea where, but it's $25. Walmart, yay! Clap! I guess we can keep the comedy theme joke going. So if anybody was at Laugh Your ASA Off, I told this really awful polar bear joke that I promised people I wouldn't tell again. So I have a new one, it's shorter and it's better. This is courtesy of Rachel Taylor. Ready? Don't try and answer it. Don't be those people. There's a lot of you in here, I'm sure you've heard it before. When I say da-da-da, just say what or why. Okay, ready? Why did Simba's dad have to die in The Lion King? Why? Because he didn't Mufasa enough. Oh, insensitive. Who's next? Caleb Frazier. Oh, rigged. Rigged. He's probably got 4 other tickets in there. Happy holidays, $20 to Walmart. What's he getting you? I don't know. Where is he? Oh, there you are. You're welcome. Alrighty, what's next? Katrina Watton? Is that Joe's lady friend? Oh my gosh, Scotty, get ready. Just kidding. Where's she? Yay! You get $20 to Walmart. What are you getting, Joe? I should have known when he sent me the text that said, what are you wearing tomorrow, ... that meant he was gonna show up formal. I kinda screwed the pooch on that one. Literally, that's gross. Amelia Ertz. Yay, Mama. Where is she? Where'd she go? Okay, hi. All right, $25 to Walmart, yay. I'm gonna hand this to her.
All that's in there?
There's 2 $50 cards left, big winners. Figures last one's gonna be somebody I don't know. Ashley Chin! Oh, you're right here, good. Last one. Sam Bailey. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, I have more jokes and there's more money at the end. What do you want me to do?
So don't leave, stay till the end.
So don't leave, stay till the end. That's Christine's joke, not mine. Okay, so now it's my job to introduce Roy. So Roy, there's a couple things you need to know about. Where'd you go? I missed it. Oh well. Anyways, a couple things. First of all, at Adrian College, if you haven't noticed, per our 5 banners up here, excellence matters. Feel like that one's kind of been overdone a little bit. And do you really think that, like, I don't know, when I got the bill for $30,000, I thought the excellence was implied. Like, you think at Ohio State, their board of trustees sits down and is like, excellence okay, but you know what, I'm not feeling it this year. Mediocre's fine, we'll settle. You know, and then the other side, I didn't know this for a long time, there's our ribbons of excellence. Who else as a freshman thought there were literal ribbons involved? Like, I thought there would be some sort of prizes or parade, like gift wrapping, like actual ribbons. I've never seen a single ribbon, not even on Ribbons of Excellence Day. So why not, you know, like pancakes of excellence, like let's get some legit ones, you know, that everybody can benefit from, or Camaros of excellence, you know, like, hey, I'll meet you up at Richie in 20 minutes, I have to take Caring for Humanity in the World out for a spin, gotta get some cash back. So that's the first thing, excellence matters at Adrian College, go us. But Adrian College has a problem with common courtesy. We do like to hold doors. Does anybody have this problem? You're going up to Blade, right, for your class, and you open the door and you check to be polite, and you see the person like 30 feet off, so you're trying to decide, is it worth it? Do I hold the door for them? Do I? And then the minute you decide that they are not worth the wait, they make eye contact. So you're screwed, and you have to wait, you know, and a lot of times they're a jerk, and they just keep walking like this. Or you'll get the girls are kind of nice, you know, and we'll just speed up a little bit, you know, give an awkward thanks. Or you get the athletes, I love you guys, because the football players will up and be like, oh, she got the door, she's polite, I'm gonna speed up and do some work. So that's great, but the other problem we have, sidewalks. Our sidewalks are about 3 feet wide. There's not enough room for 2 people on there, but you're like going towards somebody for at least 50 yards in advance and you can't look them in the eye. I swear, I've gotten to a point where I'm like mean mugging people when they walk by. I'm like, look at me, I know you're right there. You know, and they're like, oh, let me check these text messages I know I don't have. Let me look at this tree, let me look at this bush. Squirrel, Ian, you know, they're all there. Do you realize that if Can decides to put on a campus-wide game of hot lava, we're all screwed? You know, because you're gonna be standing on the rock outside of Richie, and you're like, hey, help me out. You're trying to jump, you know, to get to that little fence thing, and then you're like, hey, and then you like totter, you're like, screw it, I'm going back to my room. Screw you guys. So that's some problems.